I'm going to show you a couple tips and tricks for JASP since I've been having some questions. The first one is, let's say I uploaded this data set into JASP and then I realized that these should all be converted to inches instead of this 5 foot 3 inches. JASP won't know what to do with it. So the easiest way to do that is to export your data back to Excel. The other thing is I want to change these question numbers as well. So I'm going to go to File, Export Data. I'm going to put it in my downloads and I'm going to call it Example Data Set, and I'll just call that -1. Alright, now when I open up Excel, I can find that data set here that I just made. Alright, so here's my data set, and I want to change that to 63 inches with no inch marks or anything like that. And then the other thing is I want to change these questions. So I want to change this to say height, weight, whatever your question was. You know, how do you feel? I don't know, whatever the question is. You can change any of those at that time, all right? Then save that. That's going to ask me to save it again. And then I can go back into opening up the data set from my computer. And here it is right here. And you can see how it's now changed this to 63, it says height, weight, etc. Another thing, I know some of you are calculating BMI, and the easiest way that I found to do that is in 2 steps. So you can either do it in Excel, but if you wanted to do it in JASP, you can do it this way. This is double. Okay, so one of the things, the first thing you have to do is compute double height. So just by clicking on that. Another thing that you have to do is you have to make sure height is scale and weight is scale. Otherwise, it won't be able to compute it. So I'm going to have height times height, and I'm going to compute that. And there's my double height. And then I'm going to make my BMI. Create that. And the BMI is going to be weight divided by, now my new variable, double height times 703. You just type that right in. And then when you compute that column, you can see BMI is calculated for you. So I hope some of these tips help. Sometimes you have to take the data out of JASP, put it in Excel, make some changes. It's easier that way. And then you can run your statistics. Thanks.